What up, guys? It's Cobalt. Welcome back. I wasn't really sure what to talk about today. I think that's why I was kind of like waiting till the inspiration striked, but that wasn't coming. So the time is now, guys. Yeah, I think there's been some developments. Like, first of all, I will say, because I did all of that work at the front part of this week, I feel like I really deserve the next 2 days of just slower, less strangers I have to talk to, and just going at a pace that feels good. Like I'm kind of gonna recharge while doing the things. This morning, while I was waiting for the inspiration to strike, I went down memory lane and I started contacting some people I used to do deals with when I did media. And I realized I actually had 3 people that own bookstores, and they still own bookstores. One of them actually, I met when I first moved to Portland during COVID, and he worked at the bookstore, and now he ended up buying the bookstore. So he owns the bookstore now. So that's pretty cool. Like, we were all still doing books in some capacity. I used to like buy out estate sales and then pick out what I wanted and just basically wholesale the rest out to people on Marketplace. So I found the other 2 through Marketplace, and they both own bookstores. They're still own bookstores, and yeah, I haven't like talked to them in like a year or so because I had such a high volume of books that they would pick up, like, let's say 24 boxes from me, and then they'd just be full. I just fill their space. I would have all the space and they would have no space. So the frequency of which I was buying and wanting to sell was a lot faster than what they could take. But anyways, I went ahead and reached out, sent them the leftover books. I think what I have in the store is still of good value. I just don't want to wait till they sell, basically. I sent an email to all of them and explained the situation and was like, yeah, if you want to cherry pick what I have left, happy to give you a steal of a deal. We'll just see. I mean, I also told them it's all listed right now, but I'm removing it April 1st. So hopefully they move with a little bit of speed. Okay, so yesterday I ended up doing exactly what I said the first time in a long time. I did exactly what I said I was going to do in the video. Went to lunch and went to that thrift store that I really like on the way home. Didn't end up napping, but yeah, I was still able to get everything done. I think maybe next week something I got to work on is my schedule, because I did take like a long break from probably like 4 to 7 or 8 maybe. Started binging a reality show and just letting my brain turn off for a little bit. But because of the break, I then had to photo enlist my 8 items, and I was doing that again till midnight, falling asleep like around 12:30, and then waking up at 5 a.m. this morning for my call. So like, not a lot of sleep. I think that's one part of the schedule I need to work on. Not listing so late at night, or at least photoing sometime earlier in the day so that I can just list. I feel like having to list and photo is like too much. There was talk in the group about how people tend to really like extend the time it takes to do the job. And I think there is some element of that for me. I wonder if I'm having such long days because I'm extending things longer than it should. But I also think it's because like I am spending so much time sourcing that I don't have a lot of time left to do all the other stuff. And I'm doing it like while my brain is tired. And that also takes more time. I think I just have to get faster, really. I think that's what it is. I either need to get faster, or I need to like have a cutoff point for sourcing. Like, for example, that day I did 9 hours of sourcing. I could have easily just done like 3 or 4, then came home and did the rest of my work, and then would have been done at a reasonable time. But I just decided to keep going. So I don't know. There's a lot of like ways I could change things to make my life a little easier. So far, we're moving forward in a very chaotic way. Again, still doing everything I need to do, but it's a little haphazard. Like put that diamond with the exclamation point. just on the screen. That's the vibe. Also, side note, I think I am gonna add hats after all. I mean, you know, guys, I do like the pancakes. I have the chicken nugget one. I find that I really like character hats. I mean, it makes sense, like looking for characters in stuffed animals. Oftentimes the plush that are good are like certain video game characters or like anime characters. And all of that translates, you know, into clothing and into hats. And I really have picked up like some, you know, that like fuzzy Disney hat. I picked up the peanut bucket hat. That has sold. And I didn't have it that long. What, like a week? And I sold it for $35. I also sold that Waluigi yellow hat to somebody. Also, they paid full price. I think I listed that one at like $39.99. So like they're moving pretty fast, which is something I really want, is fast moving inventory. And it's kind of fun. I feel like, you know, hats are usually on the other side of the store. So like, since I'm clearly unable to just do plush and then go to checkout, like I might as well like go to hats is on the complete opposite side of the store, get more steps in, get that little fix of something extra, and then go to checkout. Yeah, so I'm thinking I might actually add hats. I mean, I think I have like 8 or so right now in the store that are left. I guess I had 10, but 2 of them sold. Yeah, I'm thinking of just being more intentional. Like maybe if I'm going to add a category, it'll be hats. I'm also looking at toys, adding toys into the mix. Yeah, so let me show you. Let's take a guess here. What do you think I found that's really annoying from 1998 that everybody loved, and sometimes it would talk without batteries? 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding! I found a Furby! And it still has a tag on it. From 1998, guys. So this guy, when I comped it in the store, it said it was like $120, and I was like, wow, that's a lot. But then when I looked at like the solds once I got home, it's actually closer to like $30. This morning I added batteries to it. I wanted to see if it actually worked. I couldn't get to work. I was like, is there an on button? I don't even remember how it works. And so like, I YouTube, like, how do you get an old Furby to work? And they were like, you press the tongue down for like the hard reset. Oh wait, turn it over and you just shake it. And that's how you wake it up. And I did that with the batteries on, and voila, it woke up and it started talking. And then I quickly remembered how annoying they are and how like they respond to like talking and movement. And like if you close a door, it'll like start talking. So I like put it in another room and like in a cabinet and just close the door, because I'm like, I wanted to take a video of it talking for my eBay listing. I was like, wow, I'm so glad these are basically dead. So yeah, Furby will be going in to the store. I also strayed a little bit and I picked up this child doll. Very big. Has shoes. She's like a hard plastic. I thought she was broken when I first got her because she doesn't really have shoulders. It's like the soft body and then like a 1 or 2 inch gap and then her hand. Oh, and she also has a tag. So we can see what she is. This doll is sculpted by Jean Schooley and manufactured by Lloyd Middleton's Royal Vienna Collection. The doll name is Muffin. That's cute. Numbered and signed edition 134 of 400. Certified by Lloyd Middleton President. So numbered dolls, including like, you know, artist bears, those are the ones that you gotta like definitely pick up. They have the value. So she's really pretty. Like her, let me show you her eyes. She has like the eyelashes. Let me do it this way. Eyelashes. Very cute. She does have like, you know, a little bit of this is a mark in her like rubber. And then she has some pin marking on her that I'm gonna try to maybe clean up. But she's very sweet. She's jointed, which means you can sit her up, you can move her arms, her head doesn't move. So if the head moves, I learned that that's called a swivel head, when just the head moves. If the head and all the ligaments move, that would be considered a 5-way jointed. So these are all keywords. Oh wait, maybe her head does move. Her head moves. It's just very, I'm not going to show that on camera. It's a very just kind of stiff. Her dress is really darling, and yeah. So I paid up for her. I paid $13. And her comps were around $75 listed. Like, these things are still hitting my metric for the most part, so I'm just like, maybe it's okay to stray a little bit. The only thing is, like, she is pretty big. She's like the size of a toddler, guys. She might fit in a banker's box, but she's gonna fill up the whole box. So that kind of leads me into my next thing of, I'm debating about, obviously I'm going to keep her because I just bought her, but of the large items like the lion, and I have that, Shamu somewhere, I'm thinking of just sending those back to Goodwill because they just take up so much space and they're going to be annoying to pack, and they're not even going to make me that much profit after like everything involved in getting them out the door. So I'm thinking of just removing them and just not having to deal with any of it. I bought them each for probably less than $7, I'd say, for both of them. I'm just thinking, like, in future iterations of the store, like, I'm probably not going to do really large items over 3 feet. Unless they're like over $100. I might just cut it out completely. I kind of like the idea of just getting things that fit into a banker's box, and that being the size limit. So anyways, some things are getting solved. That's good. And just let me know. Do you think it's dumb to stray from plush? Or if the item hits over my metric, is it okay? I don't know. We'll find out. The hats fit in a box and they're really small, so maybe those are okay and I should cut out the big girls. But I don't know. This job can be very monotonous, and so sometimes you just have a strong desire to switch things up a little bit. Anyways, that's that for today. I'm gonna get all these guys listed, and I think I have one more day with you guys, so I'll see you tomorrow. All right, take care. Bye.